Hello my friends, greetings beautiful earthlings. If you are new here, my name is Star and I don't know how you found me, but I am so super grateful to have you. And if you are returning, y'all the real MVP, you already know. So my friends, today I want to talk to you guys about a comment that I got recently on a video. If I can track it down, I will pop it in here. I think I can track it down. Anyways, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is the Modern Witch Tarot Journal. Clearly, here she is. So I did get this quite a while ago. Editing me, pop in the date of when I did the video, right? And I genuinely, like, this question that I got a while ago was, how do you like it? You've had it for a year or whatever. How do you like it? How do you like working with it? And I didn't answer that question. And you guys know I answer a lot of my YouTube comments for the most part. Some of them are really redundant. Some of them are repetitive. I don't really care to repeat myself too much. I used to reply to every single comment all the time. I was always on it. And now I'm just kind of like, meh. But this one has been bugging me for a very long time because, to be quite honest, I haven't used it. So this is kind of hard for me to talk about because there are so many people who don't have the means to get these things, right? To get these things like the Modern Witch Tarot Journal or the coloring books. You can't just go to a bookstore on your lunch break like I can and go pick them up, or you're in a country where Amazon doesn't deliver, or you don't have the money and things like that. And I do feel really bad that I know that I have these tools in my possession and I do not use them. Because Liminal11 sends these things to me. You guys who have been longtime viewers of the channel, you know that. But if you don't know that, if you're new here, Liminal11 sends me their products so that I can review them for you guys. I am not paid by Liminal11 in any way. They just send me their products to review because they saw my Modern Witch review years ago and they were like, hey, cool, do you want to jump on board with us and review our products? Remember, the Modern Witch is the very first deck that Liminal11 made. Actually, Lunasol I liked. Lunasol was the first one, like the very first project. But the Modern Witch is the one that got really big, right? And then after the Modern Witch, you had the Cosmic Slumber and then the White Newman, and I have been with Liminal11 through all of those decks that have come out. And when they send me the decks, I review them and I use them, because they're decks. They are easy to use, easy to incorporate in my everyday life, because I do tarot as much as humanly possible. I'm not going to lie to you guys and say that I do tarot every day, because it's not plausible for me to do so. But I do use my decks regularly. I do shuffle through them regularly. I do pick them back up and rebond with them often. I've told you guys this time and time again. But something like this, where I need to sit down and really, really, really dedicate the time to do this, I cannot do. So my Modern Witch journal and my Modern Witch coloring book still have not been touched. And when I first got the Modern Witch coloring book, I did not intend to color it. Did not. I thought that I was going to buy a second one to color in, and I thought that maybe I was going to like put the images on my computer or something. I was terrified of messing this book up, especially because this is the one that came from the UK, so it actually does say Liminal11 on it. I did not get sent the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. You guys know I did a video on that recently. I did buy this one from my local bookstore, and Liminal11 is a UK publisher, so their products come from the UK, which means they have the Liminal11 stamp on them. Their US and Canada publisher partners are not Liminal11. So Liminal11 in the States is technically Sterling. So here you can see mine says Sterling Ethos, my cosmic slumber, because I picked it up from my local bookstore. So that's why things that Liminal11 sends me, you guys have seen me geek out on it time and time again. My decks that come from the UK actually have UK prices on them. They do say Liminal11 on them. Like, it's very cool to me because I know my stuff here has US dollars on them. It does say Sterling Ethos, things like that. So a lot of the things that Liminal11 sends me, I keep very sacred. It's very special to me. I don't know, I was gonna say like meaningful, like it's very, very special to me that I have gotten the opportunity to be sent things from a tarot publisher just for being on YouTube, just for reviewing products, just for reviewing tarot decks, just for doing tarot, teaching tarot, things like that. It was a huge, huge, huge deal to me when I first got sent this tarot journal. I remember I took it out of the packaging, I showed my mom, I opened it with my mom. I was so excited because of how many doors this could open for me and my channel. Just being able to have the opportunity to have a working relationship with a tarot publisher. It meant so very much to me. So this is very, very, very special to me. And I wanted to use it, and I genuinely intend to fill it up because I wanted to give this to my daughter. Mainly because, yes, it is such a precious piece of history to me, because I know genuinely in my heart of hearts, it is entirely possible that one day I could say something that could turn off Liminal11. They might just stop wanting to send me things, right? I don't say working with them, right? I don't say they might want to stop working with me because we're not technically working together. I do not get compensated for these things. It's just a working relationship. They send me things, I review them, they put my reviews on their page in a playlist. That's the extent of our relationship, truly. So I know it is entirely possible one day I could mess up. I could do something that's not so family friendly. I could do something that's not brand friendly, and they might not want to send me things anymore, and there goes that entire working relationship that I had, right? I understand that, and that's why I've always been so careful about what I say on my Liminal11 reviews and about Liminal11 products and things like that. But it isn't lost on me that I have such a beautiful opportunity to have things like this, and I feel like I'm kind of squandering it by not using it. I'm not being fair to you guys, to my viewers, to the people who built my channel, right? I could just still be a little weenie sitting in my room talking about tarot decks with no one watching. I am extremely lucky that I have the following that I do. Over 1,500, 1,600 followers, like subs, like that's mind-blowing. And every single one of you guys who watch my videos create my channel. You do, genuinely, with your questions, with your comments, with the things that you send me, the things that you recommend, things like that. You guys are single-handedly creating my channel. So it's not lost on me that I am doing you a disservice by not actually using things like this. Because hello, I'm a tarot channel. I reviewed this at one point in time. Here I am talking about how to incorporate tarot in your everyday life, and I'm not even using a thing that was given to me free of charge to incorporate tarot in my daily life. And this is hard for me to talk about because I don't feel like I have enough tarot knowledge to fill this up. I didn't want to just copy a book and put it in here, right? I thought about using the Modern Witch book and filling this up. I did, because it would make sense. Look, I started The Fool and the Magician, right? But what I did here was I actually did it based off of my knowledge, what I know about these cards. And the reason that I'm sharing this with you guys today is not to say I'm a terrible person and I'm not touching these things. The reason that I am showing you guys this is because doing this, filling this out with my knowledge and what I know of these cards, made me realize I've got a pretty damn good base knowledge for tarot, not just because I read so many books, not just because I've done tarot for years, not just because I've literally non-stop ingested tarot content for about 5 or 6 years now. It's because of my genuine love and dedication to tarot, to learning tarot so that I can teach you guys tarot. Because at its core, my channel has always been wanting to teach tarot. That's why I have that super old series of Learning the Rider-Waite Tarot, which has been bookmarked. It has not been suspended. It has not been pulled eternally, right? It exists, and I know it does, and I'm trying to find a way to rewrite it and make it better, okay? But at its core, my channel has always been wanting to teach you guys tarot. And I did make a video recently telling you guys that I have been writing a book, a tarot book. And doing this kickstarted that book, truly. So I paused this. Yes, I only did 2 card meanings, I get that. But I didn't want to fill this up and then realize I wanted to put that all in a book. So I paused this and started writing all of that information in a little composition book. It's downstairs where I would show it to you. But it's just a little green composition book. And I was so blown away to realize that I could actually write meanings and keywords and upright and reverse and personal experiences and things like that of tarot cards just from my own brain. I didn't need to sit down anymore with a guidebook. Years ago, I had to sit there with my little bitty tarot book and my little Rider-Waite book, and I couldn't talk about these cards without a book. I didn't feel comfortable, even in the knowledge that I knew that I had. I did not feel comfortable talking about it without a book. And I have gotten to a point now that I do. I genuinely am so confident and comfortable in what I know about tarot. And I don't know when that happened. I don't know when that changed. I don't know at what point I stopped using a book as a crutch. But to come to the realization of that is why I am making this video. Because yes, I've had this tarot journal for like a year later, right? And I haven't touched it. And I can't give you a follow-up video. I'm sorry, whoever commented, I can't give you a follow-up video. I can't tell you how I like it a year later. Because I am lucky enough that I have had to write tarot meanings a million times before I was gifted this. I had to do the whole shebang, right? Reading all of the books that came with the decks, reading all of the other guidebooks that I bought, watching videos constantly to learn. Doing the flashcards. I used to put the meanings of the cards on my wall. Like, I have come such a very long way on my journey. And it's a beautiful thing to realize. Because I don't need a crutch anymore. I don't need a book to do readings anymore. I don't need the keywords on my wall to do readings anymore. It's a very good feeling. And however long ago I got this tarot journal, I've had it sitting on my shelf completely blank for that long. And I will fill it one day because I definitely intend to give it to my daughter or, you know, my niece, cousin. Is she my niece? My aunt's daughter, cousin? I don't know. hopefully I have someone to pass this along to, right? It's entirely possible my kid's not gonna like tarot or, you know, the occult in any way. But anyways, having these tools, these coloring books, right? Look at this. There's so much information in here. These are made to have you interact with each of these cards the way that will help you learn the best. I do not believe that I personally would have learned tarot any differently had I had these when I was learning. Okay? But you who are starting tarot now are lucky enough to have these tools at your disposal. And I highly recommend them. Not because I am being compensated to say so, because I'm not, but because this would have made me feel less alone in doing tarot. When I was starting tarot, I was one of 2 people that I knew who did tarot. One of 2. That means I knew one other person who read tarot at the time. It took me years to find a community of people that also read tarot. It took me years to find out that my aunt wanted to read tarot. It took me years to find groups of people who were like me. And that's why I started this channel, is because I didn't want any beginner to feel alone in reading tarot. Because as small as my community is, I am never going to hit 1 million subs on YouTube. I'm just not. I know that. It's a very small niche community. But as small as my community is, I want you guys to know that you have a community. You have representation. You have fellow tarot readers that are willing to help you. Try out these products that you see that you want to know about. Try out these decks that you want to know about. Try out any type of new style of reading, things like that, new style of shuffling, whatever it is. I have always wanted to be a lighthouse for you guys to come together. I tried my very best to actually make a Facebook group, right? You guys know Tarot Readers Unite. It exists. I did want to be a functioning Facebook group, a big tarot group, a big community, and my life got in the way, as it does. But to be completely honest, I still feel that this is a super awesome little tool, whether I personally have used it or not. The amount of information that Liminal11 has packed into these things for you is exactly what I've always wanted for beginners. Because you guys have seen me, those of you who have been on my channel for a long time, you've seen me complain about tarot books that are paper thin. You've seen me complain about people giving the same keywords over and over and not explaining them. You've seen me complain about things that are not beginner friendly. And Liminal11 has taken the time to make every product they put out beginner friendly. And that's all that I hope for anybody who's reading tarot. Because I know of people who have been reading tarot for 10, 20 years, right? And they say the same thing. I did not have help. I did not have a community. I did not have beginner-friendly tools. It's like being an elementary school kid being handed a college handbook, college textbook. It's bananas, to be quite frank. Most of us who started tarot did not have a handhold, a foothold, a friend. So if you are so lucky to be in a position to buy or be gifted the Modern Witch Tarot Journal, the Modern Witch Coloring Book, the Cosmic Slumber Coloring Book, right? By all means, please do. But I'm going to tell you what every witch is ever going to tell you, right? It's not about the tools. It's not about the money you spend. It's about your intention. It's about your dedication and your hard work, okay? So you could be like me. You could have all of the tools humanly possible and never touch them. Doesn't help you one bit if you don't use it, right? So please, you guys, do not mistake these tools as your ladder, your gateway to learning. They are just tools. These tools are as helpful to you as a book is, as a YouTube video is, as a single tarot deck with a single tarot book, right? You guys are in such a beautiful, beautiful time right now in history where you could literally print out your own tarot deck if you are so lucky to have a printer and ink, right? You could print out your own tarot deck. The Rider-Waite-Smith imagery is now public domain. You can print your own tarot deck at home. You could get all of the meanings completely free online through Biddy Tarot, through, oh my gosh, what's that website? Labyrinthos. You could get Labyrinthos online. You could get the Labyrinthos app. There are so many things you guys could do for free to kickstart your tarot career, to kickstart your tarot journey. You do not need fancy tools. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Okay, you do not. They are just tools. They're helpful. They're nice to have. They're pretty. They're fun. They're more engaging, right? So yes, if you can get them, I always, 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 always recommend Liminal11. And I always will. Even if they stop sending me things 5 years from now, 10 years from now, they want nothing to do with me, I am always going to recommend Liminal11 products because they are so focused on giving the beginner exactly what they need in every product. Hands down, every deck you get, every book that is in that deck, everything that they give you guys is always going to be suited for the beginner to pick up and learn as much as humanly possible out of that one tool. Put them all together and you've got a huge tool belt. A huge tool belt, okay? If you are so lucky to be in a position like me where you have all of these wonderful tools, please don't squander them. Please use them. If you are new to tarot, if you are on the journey, right? If you are lucky enough to have a library near you and you find tarot books at the library, right? Please do. Please use every tool at your disposal because you guys are so lucky to have the tools at your disposal. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, these things didn't exist. So, yeah, dude, I just realized how long this video is, and I didn't mean for it to be that long. I just wanted to give this person a proper, genuine response because I didn't think that a comment or a thread of comments was gonna do this comment justice because I have so much to say about the Modern Witch Tarot Journal, about the Modern Witch deck, the Modern Witch Tarot Journal, the Modern Witch Coloring Book. Liminal11 they found gold with Lisa Sturl. I've said it time and time again and I will always say it, and all the way back to my very early Modern Witch review, they found gold with that deck, with that imagery. To have the Rider-Waite-Smith reimagined as the Modern Witch was the best possible move for everyone in the tarot community. Everyone in the tarot community. Whether you like that deck or not, that deck and all of the projects that follow it are so monumental to the tarot community that no one can ever understand what Lisa Sturl and Liminal11 have just done for the tarot community with those projects. Again, I'm not being paid by Liminal11 in any way to say any of this. I feel like it's important for you guys to know that. I have never, ever, ever been compensated in any way by Liminal11. Okay? I genuinely believe in these products. I genuinely believe in these people. I genuinely believe in this publishing house. And even if they stop sending me stuff, I will still buy every single project that they come out with time and time again to show you guys that this stuff is what I believe in when it comes to tarot, when it comes to teaching beginners, when it comes to bringing new people into the world of tarot, because tarot is daunting. Tarot is scary. Tarot is so much, so much to learn, so many years worth of learning, and to have something be kind to you when it comes to learning, be kind and forgiving, like Liminal11 products and like Labyrinthos and Biddy Tarot. Fuck it, like Biddy Tarot. As much as I can't stand that damn deck, I will admit, Bridget Esselmont, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, you did something there with the Biddy Tarot, with the website, with the $10 deck, right? She does pump out the things, the cheap things. They're cheap because they're supposed to be accessible, right? They're good for the community. The Biddy Tarot, the Labyrinthos, and the Liminal11, you guys, if you cannot get your hands on physical products, websites, YouTube videos, you guys do not need to pay monies for these things, but one day you will have the monies to pay for the things, and I highly suggest you do, okay? I'm gonna stop rambling now because I went so full mommy mode on you guys, it's not even funny, and I just hope that like 10 people watch this video. Because if I did all of that and no one watches this damn video because I'm just answering a comment, I at least hope the person who commented that thing sees this video. Oh my goodness. I really hope that they see this video. But every once in a while I like to sit with you guys and be real, because doing tarot reviews gets really stale. And as much as I want to do tarot readings on this channel, it just doesn't get me as excited as it used to. I love doing tarot readings for people specifically because I can really tap into their energy, really tap into their guides, right? Doing a whole general twin flame love reading on YouTube doesn't get me going anymore. I want to teach you guys, I want to help you guys, right? I don't want to do those stupid general readings. Every once in a while I will, because I love sharing tarot with you guys. I love showing you guys how fun tarot reading can be, but just general readings are just not fun, dude. Not fun videos to make. But anyways, if you guys ever find anything product-wise that you want me to do a review on, you want me to test, you already know I will be there in a heartbeat. Please comment down below or on any other video, right? You guys can always feel free to message me across my socials. I put my link tree in the description box of every single video so that you guys can find me on every single social, no matter which social network you are on. You can find me and ask me to review this thing for you guys. I've done it every single time. That stupid tarotorial deck that I can't stand, that I actually kind of secretly like, TikTok. I found it on TikTok and I got it and I tested it and I like it, and I can't stand it, but I like it. But like, these things you guys would never know about if you didn't ask me, okay? So please don't ever hesitate to ask, my friends. Please. I will put the link for Liminal11 down below, as well as the Barnes & Noble link for these products if you guys want to get them. If you're like me, you're in the States, you can't purchase from the Liminal11 website. The Liminal11 website is exclusively for UK residents. If you guys do see a product you like on the Liminal11 website, though, there is a US and Canada link on each one of them that will take you to their publishing partner house, whatever, in that country, okay? But yes, I will put all of that fun stuff down below. As always, I give credit where credit is due. And why not? I'll link Labyrinthos and Biddy Tarot down below too, because I mentioned them in this video. So if you guys made it to the end of this video, please give me a big ol' thumbs up. You know, that helps me out so very much on this channel. Definitely leave me comments down below. What do you want me to try? What do you want me to look for, right? Books, tarot journals, tarot decks, tarot, whatever. If you guys find something that I don't know about that I haven't reviewed yet, please let me know, because my research only goes so far, right? I can only find what's available for me to find. So I really hope that wherever you guys are when this video reaches you, my friends, you have a beautiful, wonderful day, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Namaste.